Hello everyone and thanks for streaming with us in Afghan Voice Agency on April 14th. A troop withdrawal from Afghanistan should be condition-based, otherwise it will once again face the bitter experience of the past. Hasty withdrawal would worsen the situation and lead to civil war, says Afghan Parliament Speaker Mir Rahmani. Withdrawal of foreign troops from Afghanistan has been a long-standing demand of the Afghan people, but given the security situation, conditions for withdrawal haven't yet been met, he added. President Biden is set to announce that all American troops will be withdrawn from Afghanistan by the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attack this year, according to senior administration officials. The process will begin before May 1st, and President Biden is expected to officially announce the move today. White House Press Secretary John Pesky said Biden will deliver remarks Wednesday on the way forward in Afghanistan, including his plans and timeline for withdrawing U.S. troops. She didn't provide details but said during a White House briefing that Biden.
But I will say that the president has been consistent in his view that there's not a military solution to Afghanistan, that we have been there for far too long.
The decision defies a May 1st deadline for full withdrawal under a peace agreement the Trump administration reached with the Taliban last year, but leaves no room for additional extensions. The United Kingdom has established plans to hand over control of the academy in Kabul, where British troops used to train Afghan soldiers, the Times reported. Extraordinary levels of harm inflicted on civilians in Afghan conflict continues unabated, with UNAMA finding that the number of civilians killed and injured during the first 3 months of 2021 to be significantly higher than a year ago. According to recent reports released today, the Afghanistan Protection of Civilians in Armed Conflict 2021 first quarter report documents 1,783 civilian casualties, 573 killed and 1,210 injured, a 29% increase compared with the same period in 2020. One of the particular concern is the 37% increase in the number of women killed and injured, and a 23% increase in the child casualties compared with the first quarter of 2020. The number of Afghan civilians killed and maimed, especially women and children, is deeply disturbing. I implore the parties to urgently find a way to stop this violence, said Deborah Lyons, the Secretary General's Special Representative for Afghanistan. At least 3 civilians were killed in an explosion in Western Farah province on a Tuesday afternoon while preparing for their first iftar of Ramadan. Taj Mohammed Jahed, Farah governor, told that an explosive loaded vehicle was detonated at a police checkpoint in Farah city. The Interior Ministry said in a statement that 3 civilians were killed and 18 people, including 6 policemen and children, were wounded in a blast. The ministry blamed the Taliban for the attack, stating the Taliban committed a crime on the first evening of Ramadan. As the people prepared for the first iftar of Ramadan, they were targeted by the Taliban in Farah. The Taliban hasn't commented in this regard yet. The Istanbul Conference on Afghanistan Peace will be held from 24 April to 4 May. Co-conveners Turkey, Qatar, and the United Nations said in a joint statement. They said that they are committed to supporting a sovereign, independent, and unified Afghanistan. The overriding objective of Istanbul Conference on the Afghanistan peace process is to accelerate and complement the ongoing intra-Afghan negotiations in Doha on the achievement of a just and durable political settlement, the statement said. A Taliban spokesperson said Monday that the group would not attend the peace conference tentatively planned for later this week in Turkey, putting U.S. efforts to set in place a peace plan anytime soon in jeopardy. U.S. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham says President Joe Biden is paving the way for another 9/11s by preparing to withdraw all U.S. troops from Afghanistan. Speaking to Fox News on Tuesday night, Graham said that Biden's plan would spark the re-emergence of terrorist groups such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS. To all of you who are listening, you remember where you were at on September 11, 2001, Graham said. Our military told President Biden that if you withdraw all of our forces, Al-Qaeda and ISIS will come roaring back. Afghanistan will disintegrate into civil war. And we can avoid all of that by having 3,000 to 5,000 American forces, making sure that ISIS and Al-Qaeda never come back to hurt us. He rejected that advice, Graham said on Fox News. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.